Just 30 days ago, the NFL world stopped spinning. Tom Brady announced that he would be retiring from professional football. Lots of hearts were broken that day, but also lots of hearts were brought to joy, seeing him end on such a high note. Some people call Tom Brady one of the best quarterbacks of all time. But was that true? Was he? Well, most of us know that he went to 9 Super Bowls, won 7 of them, did pretty good. But how did he become that? How did Tom Brady become one of the best quarterbacks ever to live? Well, there's 3 specific instances that helped him become who he was. The first of those instances is his college career. Before going to college, Tom Brady grew up in California and played pretty well in high school and had a few different offers to local schools. But he decided to sign on as the 7th quarterback on the roster to Michigan University. Knowing that only one quarterback played at a time, Tom Brady had a very slow start to his college career. The first 2 years, he got hardly any playing time. He was actually considered a little bit depressed and hired a sports therapist to help him through it. After his sophomore year, he was deciding whether he would transfer to a local school back in California or if he would continue to play football at the University of Michigan. He decided to stay, and for him, that was a really good choice. He ended up playing most of his junior year due to the starting quarterback being injured, and all of his senior year. In those 2 years, he took the University of Michigan to 2 bowl games, both of which he would win. And he would become the 3rd all-time best quarterback ranked for Michigan University, which Michigan University is known for putting out lots of great football players. But that was just the first instance. The second instance is the 2000 NFL Draft. Based off of Wikipedia and his bio, they quoted him saying that him and his wife thought that he would maybe be drafted late 2nd, early 3rd round, somewhere in there, to play for a team. The 2nd round came and passed, and so did the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. In his bio, Tom Brady recalls having to take a step out of the house and go for a walk at the beginning of the 6th round. He had to cool off. He was frustrated. He didn't know why he had not been drafted yet. Shortly after returning back to his home, he got a call from the New England Patriots telling him that he would be drafted the 199th overall pick. Tom Brady had a choice to make. He was drafted really late in the NFL draft. He was also drafted in the MLB draft. Which would he choose? Well, you already know. He chose to go to the NFL and to play for the New England Patriots. He started his rookie season as the 4th-string quarterback behind Drew Bledsoe and 2 others. By the end of his rookie season, he had earned 2nd string and would go on to continue with the New England Patriots into his 2nd season. At the start of the 2nd season, he was still behind Drew Bledsoe, but not for long. Brady took over the starting position after Bledsoe incurred a hard hit that caused internal bleeding late in the 4th quarter in the 2nd game of the season. Drew Bledsoe would not return, and Tom Brady would take over as quarterback. I'd like to say he went and led his team to win that game, but he didn't. Questions still were arising whether he could do it or not, but he was named the starting quarterback for the 3rd game of the season, which was against their rivals, the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning. In that game, Tom Brady would lead the Patriots to win 44-13 against the Colts. Since then, he never gave back the starting position. He went on and played as the starter for New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to lead the New England Patriots to 9 Super Bowls, to win 6 of them, and the Bucs to 1 Super Bowl and win it in his first season there. Totaling out, Tom Brady won a total of 7 Super Bowls, which him personally, that is more than any NFL franchise in history. There's currently only a couple franchises that have won 6 Super Bowls total. New England being one of them because of Tom Brady. He would go on and win as well with that 5 Super Bowl MVPs. So, was Tom Brady the best? Is he the best quarterback of all time? Not sure. But I can tell you this from his statistics. Tom Brady struggled through college, had a hard time with the NFL draft, had a hard start to his NFL career, but because of those instances, he grew. He became better. He pushed himself harder and faster than he ever thought he could. And because of that, just 30 days ago, Tom Brady retired from NFL football on February 1st, 2022. And when he did, the NFL world stopped spinning.